Hey guys, we are back. 20-minute pop-up, not 19, not 21, 20 minutes of just pure content. And brought my good friend Vlad back on with Bot Builders because we had him do a little presentation last week, and I feel like we broke the internet. It was amazing. Everybody was so excited about AI and how we can implement that into our businesses. So I wanted to bring him back here for a quick little kind of show and tell, and just show us a little bit about how they are able to really just pour some gasoline on our real estate businesses. So Vlad, thanks so much for popping on, man.
Thanks for having me, David. It's always great to interact with you, have conversations with you. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, cool. Can you give us a little demo of just some of the things that you can do and just kind of hit as many of them as you can in the next 20 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. So I work for a company called BotBuilders. Our co-founder is named Matt Lights. And so he is an entrepreneur. He's had several businesses over the years, started BotBuilders roughly 8 years ago. And he's a real estate investing guy. So he started flipping houses in Ohio. And so, progressed through his career. And you'll see that a lot of what we do helps the real estate market a lot. And it makes sense given Matt's background. So in a nutshell, what we do is we help small businesses with automating their processes, incorporating AI into their day-to-day, and we also create chatbots. So that's really what we started doing back in the day. I'm sure everyone's interacted with a chatbot at some point in their life. It's either been a good experience or a bad experience. And so for us, Matt saw an opportunity there with our co-founder Nick. So created something a lot more advanced than what was seen on the market. Ended up developing this great technology. It was bought by ManyChat, which is one of the biggest AI companies in the world. So that really helped us grow too, and we've expanded into AI automation. So really what we do is we help businesses save time, save money, be more efficient. And I'd be happy to talk about how that factors into the real estate game. But generally, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because I know as investors here, we're always trying to gain that competitive edge, and for sure, everybody here has used Chat GPT. And how do we, what are some ways that we can integrate that into our business?
Sure. So I see things really breaking down in one of two ways. You have folks who've embraced AI, and maybe they're using Chat GPT, like you said, or they've incorporated different other tools into their business, or they haven't really done so at all, or they've tried and it hasn't gone well, and they've said, oh, well, I'm not a tech guy. This is too complicated for me. I don't want to spend the time and money to learn something. And then I don't know if it's going to work. Is it going to be a waste of time, a waste of money? So we see those two different situations come about. So part of what we developed was to kind of break down those barriers. So if you're a real estate investor, for example, there are probably, and I'm sure it's safe to say, so before I worked at BotBuilders, I worked for a pioneering real estate investment company called My House Deals. So I've been in real estate myself since 2020, and there are aspects of being a real estate investor that aren't terribly exciting, but you have to do it. It's part of your day-to-day, and you do get excited about the great parts about being an investor, making those deals, being your own boss, having no limit in what you can do. But like, let's say, for example, you're reaching out to motivated sellers. That's kind of monotonous. You're sending the same thing, or maybe adjusting it a little bit.
Such a drag.
Yeah, and it takes time, and you have to do it. But what if you didn't? What if you can spend that time either doing something that you enjoy doing more, or it's going to be higher levels, so you're providing more value to your business. And so one of the big ways that our AI automation chatbots are used is to automate that process.
Love it.
So
So cool. So yeah, so there's a way that I don't have to be making 1,000 calls and there's no answer, and just sending endless texts one after another after another.
yeah, and I know, when it comes to something like this, you want to make sure it doesn't hurt your business, because you don't
Sure.
want AI or a chatbot interacting with a prospective, a motivated seller or whatnot, and then it's a bad interaction, and then they're then associating those feelings with you.
Right.
That may totally kill any potential that had. And so, given the complexity and advanced nature of what we've created, they're not even going to know that it's not you. You can train the AI, you can train the chatbot to sound like you.
Love it. I wanted to sound smarter than me, though.
Right, even better. Hey, it's
Could it
like
be
version
skinnier and
two, David
handsomer,
Old's
or
version
a
two.
little younger, a little handsomer? That'd be great.
Change the appearance too.
That's right. Thin it out just a little right in here. It'll be perfect.
Yeah. And that's something where you're going to be confident that they are representing your personal brand
Yeah.
in the way that you want it to be. And you may have seen, if we're talking TikTok over the past couple months, there are these AI generated videos where, let's say it's an influencer type who's talking and they look human. You may have no idea until you see a little disclaimer saying, this was created by AI, or it's listed in the caption there.
Yeah.
But that's how advanced things have gotten.
Is that a
So
rule where you have to disclose that it's not really you?
for TikTok advertising, you do.
Oh, really?
You don't have to do so everywhere, and it
Yeah.
just
So
really
that's for
comes
those of you
down
that
to,
didn't delete TikTok off of your phone, by the way, right?
yeah, and that's a story in itself.
Yeah. That's a whole nother 20-minute conversation.
Right. And so, yeah, then we can get political with all that too.
Let's
But
not.
it's really your choice, when you're advertising, if you want to make that known,
Yeah.
or you don't. But basically, the end game with all of this is take care of that portion of your day to day, and it's done well.
Yeah.
And so you can focus on other aspects of your business. And it's kind of similar. They're real estate investors. Maybe they'll hire somebody to do that. Maybe someone overseas. And that's not a bad solution. But with that, you're going to have to dedicate time to training that person. Maybe if they're making mistakes, you need to make sure you're keeping track of what's going on and maybe retraining. So with something like this, once it's been set up, you're good to go. So it takes out the management portion of it.
Yeah. Well, and I think, it's probably easy to get frustrated with a virtual assistant that's in Egypt or, Colombia or something like that. But, if it's just a chat bot, then, yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of programming. Do you have a way that you can pull that up and kind of show us? Do you have that ability? Show us kind of what that might look like? We have a couple of
Yeah,
comments
I
that are
mean,
asking that.
let's see if I can get something here. So bear with me for a second here.
Cool.
Because it would be awesome for everyone to see what this looks like.
Yeah. If you want, what I can do, I can pull you off for 1 second. You can just let me know when you're ready to come back. What you got? You got it all set up, ready to go?
Yeah, let's bring this up on the screen.
Let's see it.
I think we're able to see it. Hopefully, everything's showing up properly.
I can't, not yet. You got to do the share screen.
I
see it here. Hold on.
Yeah.
How about? Hang on.
It does say I'm sharing this tab.
There it is. There we are.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay.
All right.
So, one thing before I go through this, I'll say is that when it comes to our bots and our technology, we will always customize things based on, your business's needs. So, what we have here is just a demo, but everything that we do is 100% customizable. So, you can really tweak things as little or as much as you would like. So, what's cool about this page is we have a couple demos listed here at the bottom for 4 different areas. For the purposes of today, I think we want to focus on the real estate bot demo. So part of what this one does, which was created for some of our real estate clients, is it assists potential home buyers or renters by offering property listings, scheduling viewings, answering FAQs about properties and neighborhoods. It collects lead information and connects users with real estate agents for further assistance. So this is one example, and David, if you want to take this for a spin, we can try it out and see what happens.
Man. Let's look at one of them, even a basic one.
Yeah, let's take a look. So here's this is a little video which will show how this takes
Can you
place.
maximize that? Can we make it a little bigger?
Yeah, we'll make it bigger. And this example, the bot is incorporated through Facebook, through Messenger. That's not the only medium you can do. You can do it through text messaging. You can do it through your website. You can do it through different mediums. But for this one, it's on Facebook. So let's get it going, and I'll see if I can maximize the screen too.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Nick for Sean here, and in today's
it looks like we may not be able to maximize it, but I think we're good to go. Let's
training video, we're going to be taking a look at one of our most popular flows, and this flow specifically is designed to help anyone in real estate, whether you're an investor or an agent, generate more motivated and qualified leads. Now, this specific experience is designed for anyone who's looking to sell a property, right? Be it a house, an apartment, a lot of land, whatever it might be, right? This experience can be very easily tweaked for both real estate investors as well as agents. Right now, we have it in a configuration that's designed to help investors. So keep that in mind as we go through it. But to begin this experience, all I'm gonna need to do is click this button. Is there anything I can help you with? Sell my home, right? I'm happy to help out with that, sugar. At Sassy Sally's Real Estate, we buy houses quickly and easily. No need for repairs, realtor fees, hassles, or headaches. And most importantly, you get paid cash. This is where we get to add a little bit of flavor to the experience, right? Okay, Nick, let's get to it. What is the zip code of the house that you'd like to sell? The good news is I've already picked out a nice little placeholder home that we're going to be entering in here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona. So I've entered in the zip code right here. As you can see, 85014. I'm going to click enter here. And as you see, our technology is going to immediately identify, I've got good news. Sally is currently buying houses in Phoenix. It knew that zip code was associated with Phoenix. We hit them with another fun little GIF. And then it's on to the next question. What's the street address, Nick? So for this particular property, we're going to type in 1003 East Orange Drive. Great. How many bedrooms? And taking a quick look back at what's happened so far, right? We've already been able to acquire what city and basically what neighborhood this particular leads in. And we also have an address of where the property is that they're looking to sell. And now we want to get more details, as much information as we can. And of course, as we're asking them these questions, we're saving all of their responses in the back end so that, whether you're an investor or an agent, you can have all this information at your fingertips before you pick up the phone and start talking to this person. So how many bedrooms are we talking about? I'm going to say 3. And how about the number of bathrooms? We'll go with 2 here. 3 bed, 2 bath. Got it. And let me ask, Nick, how quickly would you like to sell? So,
all right, David. So I'm going to pause this real quick to make a comment. So this business, for the purposes of this demo, is called Sassy Sally's. So you see in the way that the bot is communicating, it's definitely a little sassy, right? She called.
I noticed that. Hey, sugar. I'm like, oh my goodness.
She called them sugar, not something you're going to hear every day. She's pretty casual. She's using emojis. She's using GIFs. And this is all about, how you want to customize things. If you want a super professional approach, if that's in line with your brand or, the folks that you're targeting, you can do that too. So it's really just about you and your business, and you can take it whichever way you want.
I love that. I think that's great. so important because so many of certainly the people that are working with us and following us, they're doing Facebook marketing, right? Facebook advertising. And even beyond that, like if you just Google somebody, your Facebook page pops up where they can, a seller or buyer or whatever way you want to use this thing, they can go there and just get, start to submit their property. And then now the AI bot that you're going to customize for everybody, that information goes there, but then does it suck it up and put it into your CRM, or where does all that info go?
Yep. Yeah, great question. So if we're getting into the technical side of things, we absolutely can incorporate our technology into any CRM. So
nice.
The easy way to do that is typically through a Zapier integration. But even if, let's say, your business is built custom, so it's not on WordPress, it's not on one of the kind of usual CRMs, we have a dev team that will work with you to make sure everything's operating as it should. And I think an important part of that is if you use one of our chatbots, we're not just building it for you and giving it to you and telling you good luck. You will have support from our team as long as you would like. So 5 years down the road, you're like, hey, there's something I want to tweak, or I want to add something to this experience that we don't currently have. We're going to work with you there, and we're really big on the customer support that we give. We call it legendary support, and we want to make sure that we're living up to that. So it's not a, hey, we made the sale, goodbye. Yeah. We see us as partners with you. We want to see you succeed. So we're going to be helping you out as much as we can whenever you'd like us to.
Awesome. Vlad, thank you so much for popping on. I know we're running right up against 20 minutes, but guys, thank you so much for joining us. AI, it's, love it or hate it, it is clearly the future. We dropped the link in here so that you can go book a demo and talk to somebody on Vlad's team. But this is what you want to be implementing into your business so that you can get ahead, right? Because your competition is 100% doing this, right? I guarantee you, we had a bunch of our clients that adopted this last maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when we started doing this. So, do not fall behind. BotBuilders, the only reason we brought them on here is because we know that they are the leaders in this industry, and we wanted to make sure that we were bringing, out to our clients, students, and followers the very, very best. So highly encourage all of you, click that link and book a call. Vlad, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, David. Always a great time.